If we look at the image of this interesting pedestrian from the point of view of communication, which the image industry actually does, because our appearance is a silent communication with people around us. Since the person who sees us for the first time can't always ask us many questions about who we are, what we are made of, what is on our minds, and what should be expected from us, naturally and unconsciously, we evaluate others based on examples, images, cliches, and concepts familiar to us. Therefore, many people strive, often also unconsciously, to choose the clothes that they have already seen somewhere, something familiar, safe. If we look at this person through the eyes of the image industry, we can draw approximate conclusions. The outfit is clearly not random. The man even took care of accessories, plus the cat-eye shape of sunglasses, meaning he spent some time and thought through his choices and didn't just grab what was in a closet. It means that he wants to be liked, and not just liked in a sense of making a good impression, but to attract as many views as possible. Bright colors, strong contrast, and statement accessories suggested. However, looking at the image as a whole, we get the impression that something isn't quite right. Something is missing in order to call a man well, fine, or tastefully dressed. We can try to sort out the details. The sweater and shirts are more similar to sporty style, but not sporty in the sense of performing sports, more like the popular term athleisure and in the original meaning of the sporty style. Clothing that is suitable when engaging in an active, casual lifestyle, fun, loose, comfortable. Jennifer Aniston, Lauren Hutton, and Meg Ryan all are well known for their casual, natural outdoor look and independent nature. So, prints in a men's outfit are most familiar to sporty style, since geometric ordered, uncomplicated prints usually belong to this style. But the bright colors suggest a desire for creativity, or even more likely a magnetic style, showing lots of skin on legs, and choice of glasses, in my opinion, speaks precisely of the desire to be alluring. However, the image lacks harmony in colors. The man himself has light skin and gray hair. That is not too much contrast, and in general there is no brightness in his physical features. Therefore, colors that are more muted, calm, would suit him better. And he also created a strong contrast between the bright palette of the sweater and the monochrome print on the shirts. The sweater itself is a rather complex combination of knitted texture and tracery, which are superimposed on a strong color-themed print. And while we're all better off choosing textured rather than smooth fabrics as we age, the way the sweater drapes adds a sense of unkeptness and doesn't go well with the geometric print. The sweater would have looked much more harmonious in a single color, since the pattern would have been visible, and bursting with colors would be less tiring for the eyes. But this is only my opinion. With shirts too, not everything is smooth. When a piece of clothing is so bright and eye-catching, and in this case because of the microscopic size of the shirts and the combination of white with strongly contrasting black, it is impossible not to notice them, then technically it becomes the center of attention. And the more attention something attracts, the more we expect from it. More thoughtful, more neat, and I would always add higher quality. These shirts are clearly made of thin jersey, and such an amount of skin showing, even just on the legs, for a man in principle, and especially an elderly one, is somehow not associated with great aesthetics, which also adds to the impression of slovenliness and noisiness in appearance. Large bracelets and add even more confusion to the above ensemble. Since they cannot be tied to the sporty style, I don't consider them magnetizing either. They are more like handicrafts from the seashells from stalls in a holiday resort area. Plus his hairstyle, or rather the absence of it, also doesn't add charm but slovenliness, with a bit of a sad application for the remnants of a hair in a ponytail. A bald head in this case would earn more respect. What is the conclusion? Although I love seeing more interestingly dressed men and support them in their desire to be attractive, but the brighter things are, the more thoughtful and harmonious we sort of expect them to be. Bright things are obvious application, and if we declare something to the world, then it's expected that many eyes would look at it, many opinions, many suggestions and thoughts we're sort of asking for. How can we add clearer communication and more understanding to the eyes of viewers without changing too much of the client's taste? Easy. First, choose outfit that ensures the image is clearly tied to one style, easy to read by others. Accessories can be secondary, additional style, yet in harmony with our main choice. Second, reduce the contrast and choose a more calm and in harmony with personal features, less noisy colors. Third, if you really want to attract attention, then attract it with an interesting design of print, not with a noisy color scheme. 4. If you have the body of a young athlete, then you have a wide choice, but if not, then perhaps it is better to choose clothes from more, so to speak, formal and higher quality fabric, such that it creates a shape and does not spread and hang loose over the body. So it might be good at some point to begin to understand the quality of fabrics and know your fabrics. Perhaps you have noticed that the younger the clothes, the lower their quality. This is because on a young feet and slender body, even thin jersey from H&M sits well. Just like on a catwalks, young feet and slender always demonstrate clothing. 5. If you choose a sweater with tracery, then without a print, or somehow harmonious with it, if there's a pattern, then without a tracery. 6. It's good to play with stripes and polka dots, although it attracts the eye and needs reduced brightness, harmony in size and shape. 7. Lengthen the shorts, thicken and ennoble the fabric, something more shape-holding and less emphasizing the thinness of the legs. 8. Replace accessories with something friendlier to sporty style and perhaps less chunky, since the physical features of this particular man is rather delicate. Glasses can probably be left, although if a man were my client, I would think about glasses too. However, we should always remember that taste, like art, is a subjective matter, and not everyone is interested in what others think about their outfit choice. I only suggest it in terms of communication and my personal desire for harmony, quality, and balance.